Hey, we are live. What's happening, guys? My name is Rich Guzman.
What's going on, you guys? It's yours truly, Anastasia, aka Coach Ace Guzman.
And welcome to Ace of Rich Freedom by Design Hot Seat Coaching Call. And guys, have you noticed?
You notice?
A microphone.
Yeah, microphones. Here we go.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear? You always forget to bring that in front of you, man.
No, I don't. No,
yeah,
I don't.
you do.
No, I don't.
Yes,
no.
you do.
This is the one time I ever did that. I'm serious. I swear. Scout's honor.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Hot Seat Coaching Live with Ace and Rich. We're excited to be here. I know I'm excited to be here. I was not here last week because I was busy with spending time with family, right?
Yeah, you're starting to sound a little bit more like yourself now.
I am. I've been sick for a couple days.
Is she really back? Is she honestly back? Please tell me. Are you back, please? Oh, I miss you so much. You've been so down and out, man.
I know, man. The allergies, I don't know about y'all, but I just cannot take allergies in the winter. It is bad.
Winter allergies is the worst for you, huh?
For me, it is. Yeah, they definitely got me bad, but at least it's just allergies and not nothing worse, you know.
Oh my God.
This girl ain't trying to shake up no coronavirus. I ain't trying to be. No.
I ain't worried about that. Come on, man.
You be screwed if you get it.
I am not worried about that one bit. Forget about that stuff, okay? No. That's all fears and stuff, man.
It is, yeah.
I don't worry about that stuff, guys. Nah. Anyways, how you doing, guys? Man, have you guys noticed our new setup so far? We got like a nice back.
I'm digging the new camera, Rich.
The new camera looks really good.
The new camera is hot. Yeah.
Nice and clear.
Yeah, I'm not looking like Morticia or like the Addams family. Well, because I was all white last time. The lighting was off.
We need more lighting because it's actually a better camera now, so you can see the tone on your face and everything else.
Yes.
What's up, guys? Let's see who's here. We got on the live. Let's see Tina, Tracy Lee. What's up, Kevin Cole, Warner, Spencer Bell. Let's see. Rhonda.
Jeanette.
Hey,
Matt Moose. Hey, Matt. We got all our team members here. All right.
Amy Burbank.
Hey, Amy. Good to see you, girl.
All right. Marvin
Mary
Sykes.
Joe. Hello, Mary Joe. Good to see you. Welcome. Bridget. All right, Bridget. David Toomey.
Love it.
Marvin Sykes.
Marvin Sykes.
What's up, Jersey?
What's up? Okay, cool. So anyways, guys, so today's topic is what do leaders do? What do they actually do?
What don't they do?
Yeah, right.
Right? What don't they do? I mean, leaders are always out and about. They're always doing stuff above and beyond,
Yeah, we all know that leaders are not just, we're not just born leaders.
Oh, no.
No, they're made. They're made when they make that decision to want to become a leader.
Yeah, leaders are created, man. They're groomed.
Exactly.
They're groomed.
And leaders come in all shapes and sizes.
Yes, they do.
Remember that, all shapes and sizes.
Yes, they do.
And today I just want to go a little bit deeper into leadership because a lot of people wonder, why is it that, some people follow other people and they don't follow other people, right? So let's say, you have somebody that's following someone, but they're not following you and you wonder why. I used to wonder this question all the time. I'm like, why isn't they following me? Why are they not even listening to me, It's because you haven't listened to yourself yet. You haven't made that decision to say, I do matter. So for once in my life, I want to take care of myself. I want to worry about me for once, right? Which is more about investing in your intellectual capital, which is investing into how you think.
Yes.
Becoming a better version of yourself. Okay. Very important. And a lot of people really don't think about this stuff when they come from that mentality of having a job. So when you become an entrepreneur, you got to think more about yourself. And the more you think about yourself, the more you can give back to others. And we're going to get more into that as a coming, hot seat. So one of the things I want to talk about is what we'd like to do is, and I want to talk about like Ace and Rich, okay? Like what have we done and how do we become leaders over the years, in this industry? I mean, I had to start all over.
Yeah.
I was a leader before. I lost it all.
There was a lot of growing pains for me.
A lot of growing pains.
A lot of growing pains. Be a leader.
One of the things that really, when we came together and we both had the vision of, working our leadership skills, is that, we wanted to clarify, what we care about. We wanted to make sure that we know where our motivations are.
And we definitely have to have strong core values.
That's one thing that
definitely gotta have something like that.
That's one thing that Well, that's what I mean by clarify your own cares. Like,
Yes.
you have to make sure that, your core values do really mean a lot to you, and you have to live it. You have to breathe it. You have to think it. You have to want it. All those different things are really essential, really important when you create your own core values and things like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, the other thing I want to talk about is, one thing about that makes Ace and Rich different from a lot of people on the internet, and I notice we're becoming in very high demand lately. And this is not the first rodeo for us, so we understand.
Yeah.
It's because we do things differently than most leaders out there. Okay, what is it?
I was saying we do things a little unorthodox.
Well, Well, I mean,
it's not your typical leader like what they do with all the other industries and,
no,
and characters.
I just feel that
we do things a little bit different.
We want to make sure that when we serve,
yes,
we're serving to the best of our ability, and then go above and beyond that, right?
Yeah.
So what we do differently is, guys, and this is something that Ace and Rich has always been proud of, is that our leadership, when we focus on bringing somebody into the business and they're brand new, they don't understand any marketing whatsoever.
Like totally green.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I don't want them to figure it out for themselves, because they won't. They won't. I mean, they could. It could take a long time, but we're not in here, to bring people in and say, okay, look, you got to wait like forever to try to figure some stuff out, right?
No.
Most people, they go through that problem, and we hear this all the time, and we're saying this because we hear from other people. We're not making this up.
No.
This is what's happening in the industry.
It is.
And people come to us and say, look, I don't know how many things I've signed up with, and you guys, you do more than anybody I've signed up with. You've done more than anybody has ever done.
Exactly.
And and we're so grateful, for what you guys do. And the question is, why is Ace and Rich like that? Like, why do we do that? I mean, that's a good question, right? And we do it because we really truly do, we really do love to serve. All right. That's not like a marketing, trick or anything. That's like, like, oh, well, Ace and Rich, you just want me to set up for your business. No. Listen. Everybody here who's on our team can testify to this. Okay. That we truly like to walk people through the process. We like to help people grow their business. We like to actually give them guidance. And what's missing in the industry, guys, is guidance.
It is.
You ever feel, okay, you're probably watching this video right now, and you ever feel like, you sign up for a program or something, or you get excited about, joining a business, and then all of a sudden, you start investing into this business, right? And you start investing even more money into the business. And the more that you invest, okay, the bigger the dump truck gets.
Uh-huh.
Think about, like, as soon as you invest in all this stuff, you got all this stuff and you don't know what to do with it, right? So what happens? Essentially what happens, you sign up to a program, you invest all this money, and they give you all this stuff. It's kind of like a dump truck comes to your lawn, your yard, and just dumps all this stuff. And then you're like, okay, I got all this stuff. This is great and everything. I feel like I'm doing something now. And in reality, you're not doing anything. You just got stuff. So what we like to do is take that stuff and kind of line it up for you, so what you know what you need to do with it, right? Step by step and things like that, which is very important to us, to make sure that you put things in order and you start becoming the marketer that you truly, deserve to be. Because that's the reason why you got started. You didn't get started just to, make money online, did you? You got started to become a marketer and an entrepreneur, and to work on yourself more than you ever have in your life. And the more you focus on that, that's when the dollars start to follow. That's when the money starts to follow. You see, people think just by signing up, they're going to become a leader just because they're making money. And I said this before, and I'll say it again, just because you made a lot of money doesn't make you a leader. It doesn't make you a leader.
No.
A leader is someone who serves, okay?
Yes.
A leader is someone who listens, okay? And always pays attention to someone else's pain and understanding of what they're going through. Now, remember what I said in the beginning? Leaders are not, you're not born. Leaders are what? Made, okay? So what happens is you're being made into a leader, all right? So you got to understand that to become a leader, leadership is something that you make a decision on to become. You don't become a leader just because you make a lot of money, right? You have to become a leader when it comes to serving.
Yeah.
Leadership's all about serving,
Mm-hmm.
serving the marketplace. And I love what Jim Rohn said it best. Jim Rohn said, the more you invest in yourself, and right, the more you invest in yourself, the more you're going to give back. Okay. What happens is, the more you get paid in the marketplace, right? You'll be worth a lot more in the marketplace because of what you put in.
The value.
Yeah. The more you
Yes.
put into yourself, the more you can actually give back, the more you can put right back out into the marketplace. But if you're not willing to go through that journey, if you're not willing to want to be that leader, okay, you might make a little bit of money, you might, get by and everything, but you're not going to create an extraordinary life that you're looking for. Because let's face it, aren't we all looking for an extraordinary life? Aren't we looking for a life to, call on our own terms and do what we want when we want, right? With whom we want, right? Think about it. Now, what other things do leaders do as far as like Ace and Rich? Okay. You want to type on this one?
Well, I definitely want to say that on top of that, I want to add, it's true. You don't necessarily have to make a lot of money to be a leader. And we, want to recognize a lot of the people that we actually coach and mentor. These people have not hit $100,000 in their first year yet. And they're leaders because they do come from a place of service.
Yeah.
They're always active. They're consistent. They're always on a way of giving back. They find new trends and then they build upon that. And then what they do is they work with their tribes very, very closely, intimately, and they care about the individuals that are on their team. So they're really starting to learn more about team building. And then they understand what leadership really consists of versus just you being on a pedestal and just being looked up to because you made XYZ amount of dollars, but you haven't given any of those secrets or any of those tricks or strategies out to anybody to help them get a leg up in the industry.
Because they're afraid of competition.
They're afraid of competition.
Yeah,
and this is something that is very common. And let me know in the chat if you can relate to this.
There's abundance for everyone when it comes to, creating success for yourself. Okay?
Right.
So what else is it that, Ace and Rich really focus on when it comes to our leadership role in this industry? We focus a lot on, making sure we make a declaration for our future.
Yes.
And we create a plan to achieve the vision that we're set out to achieve. Okay.
Absolutely. We talk to our people and we also talk with each other. We mastermind and we break our business into increments. We look at everything is measured by 3 months. So it's 3, 6, 9.
Right.
And that's what we do. We stick with the 3, 6, 9 to know exactly within 3 months. Once we start, we want to measure our business within 3 months and look at that.
30 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we measure on out and every single 30 days, we're measuring 30 days, 60 days, 90 days.
Yeah.
We're following that plan and we're sharing that exact plan with the people that we actually mentor and work with because we want them to set their standards for their goals and not create unrealistic goals, right?
We want them or unrealistic expectations.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So we want them to set, realistic expectations based on their own efforts, right? So you can't just sit there and tell a leader, okay, I want you to mentor me, coach me, help me, but I want to make $1 million within 30 to 90 days. Not gonna happen.
That's not
gonna happen.
So what other things as far as what we do as leaders?
Exactly.
And what leaders
we
do?
Tell them the truth. Right. We developed a strategy based on their current circumstance, because we care.
Well, because everybody is in a different place.
They are.
Right. And I don't want people to stop thinking bigger. I want you to really think big. I want you to get uncomfortable and think bigger.
Think bigger.
And think bigger because this is not just about you. This is bigger than ourselves. Okay, what we're doing is we're transforming people's lives. We're going into an age, as far as this business, into more transformations instead of transactions, right? You have to think about where we're heading and what we're doing. The marketplace is always shifting. Now, we talked about this before when it comes to market sophistication. Market sophistication is what's happening in the marketplace, where it's always changing and shifting. We're shifting into more of a transformational state instead of a transaction state.
Yes.
Since 2008, we've seen a lot of that where it was always about transactions. But what about the individual who truly wants to transform?
Right.
What about the one who really wants to make it happen and is truly taking it seriously and wants to, see those results in their life and in their business, right? So the other thing that we do as leaders is we like to inspire people to dream again,
definitely.
right? Inspire people to dream again and create their own vision of their own future of what they want in their lives, because everybody's different. Everybody is called upon, when someone's called upon to be an entrepreneur, they have their own vision, all right? It might be a different vision from your vision.
Right.
Nonetheless, it's still a vision. So, and this is a great thing to really focus on, because when you have vision, you literally can make things happen. And quite frankly, it'll surprise you.
Exactly.
It'll really surprise you, because,
yes.
when we work a job and, we get a paycheck and we're living that normal, 9-to-5 grind, right? Or, 3 to 11 or graveyard shift, whatever it is. What happens is we get stuck in that rut, right? And we're not thinking about a vision. We're not thinking about a plan. We're not thinking about all these leadership things. All we're thinking about is just, barely getting by. But when we make that switch, when we step outside that box and we make that switch, we're focusing now on, like, how can I get from here to over here?
Right.
Right. So and people, it's so crazy, but people rely on, like, okay, so how much money can I make from here to here? And that's the wrong way to think about it. Right? Leaders don't think about that. They think about the vision here while they're here.
Right.
You get that?
Right.
So while you're here, your vision, you should be thinking about your vision, what's already over here, right? And if you focus on here while you're here, you'll get over to the other side, all right? So if you keep focusing on where you want to go, then you're going to get there. If you don't focus on where you want to go, you'll never get there. All right. And if you keep focusing on your current circumstance, that means you're not focusing on over here.
Right.
Okay. Now this is a little bit deep here. My guys are like, whoa, but hear me out. You want to get here, but you're over here, and you're too concerned with your current circumstances, and you're not thinking about where you can be. That is the driven factor to get you over to that other side of where you want to be. Okay. Very, very important. Now, one thing I've always talked about, and you as well, is that vision is great and everything I'm talking about is really powerful, but without the actual movement of the action, okay, nothing will ever happen.
Not only that, but you can't have vision without belief.
Exactly.
It's like that recipe is a special ingredient. You have to believe first, and I'll tell you why firsthand. I had a problem, and I'll be completely honest with you guys. I keep it real. I had struggled for years before I met Rich of how to visualize my future. Like, you couldn't look at me and say, hey, Ace, tell me your dream. And then I'll go, well, I don't know what my dream is. What was yours? Maybe I can actually just like yours, and then I'll consider it be my dream. That's how much of a struggle it was for me. Until Rich came into my life in 2010, we became, boyfriend and girlfriend, and we started talking, and he started sharing with me different exercises to help someone like me who had blockage of what does vision consist of. And I realized all this time that I was following a broken business model that was trying to inform me about what vision really was without teaching me actual exercises mentally that will help shift my block into clarity.
Yeah.
And that's when I started learning through Rich, taking time out for myself, really coming dig down deep why I became an entrepreneur. Because on days that I don't want to build the business, what am I thinking about? On days that I am struggling with understanding concepts and different terminologies I've never heard before, and I just want to throw in the towel or toss the laptop out the freaking window, okay? What am I thinking about? And I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about never, ever working for another boss again. I'm thinking about ever being told when to go to the bathroom, when to eat lunch, when to go pick up my kid from school, when I can spend time with my family, when to eat, when to sleep. I don't want to have nobody telling me what to do.
Yeah.
And I realized that I had it in me all along but I needed somebody to help me, guide me to find that vision. And then he put me on an exercise and he told me, I'm going to help you because, you know, not only do I see the potential in you, but you've never been coached before. And I want to help you find your vision. So how do you find a vision without knowing how to find the vision? It starts with belief. You have to believe that what you do or what you've chosen to do is going to work. You have to believe that. Don't focus on not working. Don't focus on what if it fails. Focus on what if it does work.
Yeah.
And where will you be in 3 months? Where will you be in 6 months? Where will you be in 12 months? And he told me, close my eyes and to focus and look in my vision and picture, imagining. It's one of the most God-given gifts that he's given human mankind is to imagine and imagine yourself on the beach, on an island. Okay. I don't care where it is, but you're on an island and look at the sunset and look what is in your hand. What is in your hand? Are you holding that pina colada, you know, with the umbrella? Are you holding that in your hand? Can you feel it? Right? Take a sip. Imagine taking a sip. What does that sip taste like? Can you feel it? Can you taste it?
And the closer you get to
the more,
the more like
descriptive.
Right.
Yeah, you have to be specific and descriptive, and then your brain starts clicking and it starts to tell you
what you need to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so when you did that, it was not until the day that I actually hit my accomplishment and I went all the way to Maui, Hawaii with you. And we sat on that island and I had a pina colada and I was looking at the sunset exactly how I envisioned it. And Rich was just like, he was just like giving me that nod, you know, like, you remember what I told you? Look where we are right now.
I go, so how does that pina colada taste? Do you feel the breeze?
Yeah, you go.
And then she remembers, she was like, oh my God.
There you go.
Like,
yeah.
I told you.
That's the power. What the power consists of. So if you actually struggle with vision, okay, really start with believing in what you do first and believe with every being that it is going to work out. Don't focus on what if it doesn't. Focus on what if it does and where will you be?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, I mean, guys, leaders are not born, they are made, okay? You know, when I first started in this industry, I was asked, are you a leader? And I kind of like questioned it. And my mentor said, you never question that you're a leader because you have to act as if like right now to become what you really truly want to become, right? So if we question, then we're not getting closer and closer to where we want to go. We're not attracting what we want in our lives. You know, I love the law of attraction, but I do believe the movie The Secret's full of shit. That's just my opinion. Okay, I think the movie is really full of shit because Rhonda Byrne's made a lot of money off that shit. I mean, it was a lot of bullshit. I'm sorry, a lot of shit in this live, but it's because, sorry, YouTube, but that's just the way it works. Right? That movie was complete full of shit. The only reason why I like that movie was because of one person, Abraham Hicks. And well, actually, Bob Proctor was cool too. Those two really.
Hey man, Uncle Bob was cool.
They're all cool. Yeah. But the problem is like it was done in a way that was like a, you know,
marketing.
You know, like looking over a catalog. Okay, I think I want my life to be like that. Okay, that's not the way it works.
No.
That's not the way it works. No. And to me, it was just such a sham to put something out like that. What's reality and what's real and what's attraction about is putting yourself into that space. Okay, like what Abraham Hicks likes to talk to, you know, the vortex.
Yeah, the vortex, yeah.
So you got to think about it. Like, what is it that, how are you feeling in the moment when you're asked to do something? I want you to really ask yourself that question. Like, how are you feeling in the moment when you're asking for something? If you're saying, okay, I want to create a 6-figure income for my business online. How do you feel when you say that to yourself? How do you feel really when you say that? Do you get scared? Do you doubt it? Do you think it's not real? Right? Whatever emotions come about, because they're going to be emotions. Right? So when
it's only natural, it's going to happen.
When I say to myself, okay, I've done multiple six figures. I'm already at $500,000. I'm going towards $1 million. I know I'm going to make $1 million. I'm just, there's no shadow of a doubt. Like when my emotion connects to that thought.
Yes.
Because I already know it's going to happen. I already see it. I already see it, just like I saw the six figures.
That's right.
Just like I saw the $500,000. Like I know where the next step is. I already see the finish, the end. I already see it in my eyes, my vision, my imagination. It's already there. Okay. And so when you ask yourself, if you're starting your journey, how do you feel when you say, I am going to make my first six-figure income on the internet? How do you feel when you say that to yourself? Dig really deep and ask yourself, how do you really feel? And then if you know the emotion doesn't align with what you're thinking about, then you have to re-ask that question again and change your emotion.
Yeah.
And say, well, that's not the right emotion. Let me just try that again.
Right.
All right. I'm going to make six figures on the internet. Then you start to feel a different emotion as far as like accomplishment, right?
Yeah.
Confidence, the right attitude, right?
Oh, yeah.
Certainty. You're on a mission to make it happen, right? This is the part that you start you stop making excuses for yourself like you did in 2019.
Right.
You're not doing that in 2020.
Not this time.
Okay. Leaders do not make excuses whatsoever.
No.
That's another one. Leaders do not make excuses.
And they certainly don't belittle their dreams either.
Right. They take full responsibilities for their own actions.
Absolutely.
Whether they're good actions or they've made a mistake.
Yeah.
You have to.
You got it.
That's how you become also a leader. See what I'm saying? There's different things that, that build your character as a leader. That's why the journey is important as you go through that journey. Okay. So you right now, you're starting out this journey. Maybe you've been in it a little while, right? And now that you've been in it for a little while, you're starting to understand the reality.
Yeah, you're starting to get it now, huh?
What it really entails. Of what it really is.
That's right.
Two things can happen. You can get scared, or you can get even more fired up because now you really get it. And now if you're really fired up, you're getting aligned with what you really, really want.
You sure are.
So get fired up, get really aligned into what you're asking for, connect that emotion, feel good about it.
That's right.
As Abraham Hicks would say, feel joy about it, right? If you're very joyful, that way you could make sure that you're doing everything necessary to align to exactly what you want to attract in your life.
Absolutely.
You could attract anything you want in your life.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And, just by, number one, making a decision, that's the first step. Number two, get excited about where you're going. Okay? Number three, maintain that excitement over time, because what happens is people get signed up for this stuff, and what happens? They become an entrepreneur, and then they just start going down that journey, and it's not what they thought, and then they just lose that excitement.
Yes, they do.
The excitement, guys, is the vision. The excitement is what you're looking to change in your life. Okay, cool.
We took a poll last night. We actually have like a weekly training every Thursday night at 10 with our team members. And what happened with our group, we took a poll last night, and I asked this question. I say, hey, guys, I said, let me ask you something. I said, honestly, do you honestly believe that, do you realize that you're at a point right now where you're starting to love what you do? You're starting to really love what you do. And they're like, Coach Ace, what are you talking about? I'm like, listen, let me ask you this quick question. Who here would rather be doing this online marketing versus going to work tomorrow? Everybody went like this without hesitation. So I'm gonna ask you the same question. All right, real quick. Give me some hearts, give me some likes, some emojis, some thumbs up, some comments, and let me know, would you rather be doing this rather than go to work tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's see it.
Let me think back when I was working. I remember having to go back to work, but I knew I was like, I don't want to be here, but I got to do what I got to do.
Yeah.
And all I thought about is like the end result, right? The end result. So no matter what I did, I showed up 100% and everything that I did.
Yes.
Whether it was at work, my business.
That's right.
I knew what I wanted. I knew if I didn't show up 100% in whatever I do, I don't even think it would have happened.
No.
You know, I don't think it would have happened because life had plans for me.
Yes.
Okay. The universe had plans for me. God had plans for me.
Right.
Okay. God had plans for us. Like she asked me, so how are we doing? I go, we're doing pretty good. You can quit your job now. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, you can quit your job. She was taken by that because she got used to working.
Mm-hmm.
She got used to staying in the job, right?
Yeah, of course.
But it came to the point that constant working, grinding, seeing the vision, no matter how much the dire straits were at the time, we just kept going and kept going and kept going.
We were really focused. I wasn't thinking about at the time firing my boss. I said one day I would, but I didn't know how soon that day was going to come.
Pretty quick.
And it came pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like I was so focused, and then I needed my partner, to tell me, to say, it's okay. You've done it.
Let go.
Let it go. And I was just like, huh? It was like, that's right. I am making more than enough in my annual to become my monthly. I can get out of here. I can fire my boss. And that's when you take that plunge. You never want to hear somebody tell you, quit your job now so you can start a business. That's total rubbish. You do not want to ever take that kind of advice from somebody. Yeah. Somebody's a freaking idiot to tell you that. And I've seen people do this. Yep. I've seen people do this in MLM. I've seen people do this in affiliate marketing because all they care about is the bottom dollar in their own pocket. But when it comes to that person who has a family, that person who's got a loved one, that person who's got dire straits, that person who's got certain circumstances, they can't afford to do that. You got to take that in consideration. And you have to teach the certain principles of success. Entrepreneurs don't just stop doing a job just so they can start a business. They do what they need to do to keep the income coming so they can fund their dream.
Yeah, because you have to literally learn as an entrepreneur to create capital.
That's right.
As a leader, you need to learn to create capital.
Yes.
Okay. And I knew I coined this phrase. I'll use my job to fund my dream. Yes, that's the first thing I said. I said, that's okay.
That's rich.
I go back to work, but I'll use my job to fund my dreams. Yep. I'll use the shit out of that job to fund my dreams. It was temporary and I knew it, but I knew what I needed to do.
Sure did.
And I learned that from my coach because he had to go through the same thing many, many years ago when he was starting or when he lost it all. Right?
Exactly.
Same thing happened to me. And, and you learn from that. You learn from that journey. You learn from those trials and tribulations, and it builds your character as your leadership. It's amazing, but it's true. And then when I hear that story, I go, wow, we went kind of through a similar thing here,
Yes.
But he's the one that told me, like, listen, man, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You have to go back to work. You got to go back to work. I had to do the same thing, right? But the vision never stops, right?
Right.
The end goal, the end game never stops.
Right.
It just keeps going. It keeps going.
There's another thing that we need to cover about what leaders actually do. And a lot of people are guilty for not having this actual character trait. And it's a very important trait that we want to pass on to you that Ace and Rich has been doing for so many years. Leaders actually have integrity. Integrity is one of the hardest things for so many people.
Real leaders
with real integrity.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many people out there, a bunch of hypocrites that call themselves leaders and they lack integrity.
Absolutely.
And when it comes to doing integrity, you literally have to understand what is right and what is wrong, even if it disappoints many people, even if it means costing the company, costing something, right? What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong.
So I was thinking about doing something like off the top, like just crazy, okay? And I wanted to share it with you guys, and I wanted you guys to participate in this. And I want you guys to give me some feedback, okay? I want to do something. You know how there's a lot of programs out there that you literally start, investing in, you'll spend $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. People spend a lot of money in this industry to really learn marketing, okay? And I thought about something, and I want you guys to give me an idea, okay? And I'll give you the idea, but I want you guys to give me the price point. So I thought about this. because I love serving. I said, what about if I could do something so unorthodox that nobody's doing it because they're not even thinking about it, right? How would you like me to completely do your marketing for you, like set you up to the point that your marketing is completely set up, your Facebook timeline set up, your Facebook is optimized as far as with the story and everything else like that, like your bio, everything as far as even down to the traffic, down to the emails and things like that. Let me know, how would you guys like that? Is that something that would definitely interest you? Let me know. Like, I mean, just have everything completely done. Even your YouTube setup. You don't have your YouTube set up? I'll set it up for you. Okay? Like, I'll have everything optimized and set up, because don't forget, YouTube, you have to make sure you optimize it right, because if you don't, then
no traffic.
Google doesn't know what your channel is about.
Exactly.
That's where I come in.
Yeah.
Okay? So, and I thought about putting like a value price on this. And the first thing that came to mind was like, I don't know, $4,997, right? To like completely set everybody up. And I said, you know what? No, that's not that's too much. I want to make it like across the board. I said, how about like $2,997? And I'm like, but that's pretty fair. I mean, that's taking a lot of my time. And I'm going through a lot. I got to go through a lot of people here. Okay. It's going to take time away from my marketing. So I'm like, now, what if I could just like totally just go crazy and make it so affordable? People would just be like, I got to do it. Right. I said, okay, $19.97. That's got to be it. Right. That's got to be it. Are you guys paying attention to these prices? Okay. Now, the other one I thought about, and this was the last one, was $9.97. Right. I said, well, that's really, it's a good price, but you're under delivering. Okay. Undervaluing. Right. So tell me, guys, out of those prices that I gave you, what would you pay for me to set your marketing up? And you can pick any price. Okay. You can pick any price. It's like a poll. Pick any price and tell me right now, what price would you pay me to set up your marketing completely across the board? I'm talking everything. 2020, I want to make sure everybody is completely good. They have no stone left unturned. Nothing is missing. Nothing. I want to go above and beyond what nobody else is doing in this industry. I mean, it's easy to say, buy this product. Okay. What's that going to do? Marketing's not even done. Right? So let me know. Right? I want everyone here. We got 20 people, 22 people on here and more. Let me know right now. Tell me, what would you pay for me to set up your marketing? Those price points that I gave you, I want you to pick one. Okay? Out of those price points that I gave you, I want you to pick one. Okay. Kevin Cole says $19.97. Bridget says $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
Rhonda says $299. Rhonda, $299. Come on now. You got to stay with the price points that I gave you. Okay?
Say the price points again so they know.
So the first price point was $4,997.
That's the first one.
The second one was $2,997.
That's the second one.
The third one was $19.97.
Stay within those price points.
And the last one was $9.97.
So which one are you?
Which one are you? Which one are you? I want to get a feel for what you guys would pay for me to completely sit one-on-one with you on Zoom, back to back, where I can completely go through everything. Like that way you have nothing else to do but just start marketing.
That's it.
That's how I'm thinking for you guys in 2020. Doesn't matter what offer you have. If this stuff's not set up, it doesn't matter. So I want to make sure that all the stones are not like completely all done.
Now Tracy says something interesting. Tracy Lee goes, I would rather have you teach me instead of doing it for me. But you ain't got that kind of time.
Yeah.
You ain't got that kind of time.
How many hours do you work?
You have to think about that. You ain't got that kind of time. So when you have something that's DFY and it's more done for you versus having to take the time, sit down with you and teach you, then that's a whole nother story.
How about this? I'll go even beyond that. And thank you for that, Tracy, because you just gave me an idea. How about when I spend one-on-one with you, okay, set up your marketing across the board, do everything that you need to do so that way you're ready for 2020, okay? How about we record the video so that way you can watch it over and over and over again to your heart's content.
Record the whole setup.
Record everything. Okay.
How about that now?
Ivy says $9.97. Chrissy says $9.97. Okay. Warner says I'll pay $5,000. Look at Warner, man. He's like, I'm ready. You know.
Look at that. Okay,
so I want to do something across the board that's like going to be fair for everyone. Okay. I thought about all these prices, and then I said, you know what? $9.97. $9.97 is fair as far as my time and what I'm going to do for every single one of you. All right. We're talking like complete marketing setup, Facebook setup, YouTube setup. We're talking about your autoresponder. Make sure it's completely working the way it's supposed to. Okay. No one, I repeat, go look at other Facebook profiles right now. You see any lives? Anybody talking about this stuff? No. What's happening is there are people right now creating lives. People are signing up for like $1,000 programs, $10,000 programs.
They are
$20,000 as we speak right now. Right now. But they're not setting up their marketing for them.
They're not doing it.
They'll give you stuff, but there's nothing set up. Okay. So let me see here. Okay, cool. Awesome. And Dave says $10,997. Oh. Dave, you don't have to pay me that much. No. Don't worry about it.
But thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put something together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take names and we're going to go through every single one of you. And we're going to set up everything for you completely from scratch.
So if you're serious and you're ready to really whip out your wallet and credit cards for that to happen, and you want to get all your stuff set up so you have to deal with no technical overwhelm.
Think about it as all in with Rich.
Yeah.
But more on a personal level.
That's it.
And making it so affordable that you guys will be all set up completely. You know, I thought about this. I'm like, how could I take every single one and make sure that everything's done the way it's supposed to be done, tested, and I mean, everything's done. Everything. And I'm going to have Ace, she doesn't know this yet, but she's going to be doing the timeline covers.
Oh, it's like that now, huh?
Yep. That's right. And not just one timeline cover either.
Yeah. And since we're on hot seat, you know, I have been working on some spectacular personal branding, custom Facebook timeline covers. Would you guys like to see some of our case studies that actually came forward and said, you know what? I don't have the creative finger. I don't have time to do it. I'm going to make it.
So let me go over to talk with Ace and Rich. She'll go over that in team training. Okay. We'll go over that in the team training. Where's our calendar?
That would be Calendly.
Calendly. Good. Have it up. So let me go back to Facebook here.
I can't type like that. If you do that,
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Hold on, man.
Hold on.
Go back up there.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
So I want you guys to start getting ready for 2020. Because when I say something,
that's it.
I truly mean it.
Grab that.
Like, I want to make sure everyone has got a massive list this year. I want to make sure everyone is marketing.
That's it. Grab that.
One of the things that hold people back, okay?
No.
What?
Don't grab that. You have to grab the naked URL. You can't grab that one. It won't work.
You mean this right here?
Yeah. 15. No, it has to have the 15 in it. 15 min.
Right.
That's it. Yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
Or it won't work.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. All right. So I want to make sure that every single one of you is completely no excuses. There are going to be no excuses this year for anybody. Like, I'm going to make your life so much easier, and I'm going to make your marketing more effortless. One of the things that I've seen, and I've seen this over and over and over again, and it's a major problem in this industry.
It really is.
No one, I repeat, no one is getting set up. So what happens is time moves on. They're struggling. They can't get their autoresponder set up.
Yeah.
They can't get their list set up properly. They can't get the automation set up properly. They can't get their YouTube optimized properly. They can't get their Facebook optimized properly because you need optimization in Facebook as well, right? And also, what is your marketing message? what is your marketing message? I mean, you need to know who your marketing message is going to, okay? So not only are we going to set things up for you, we're going to help you with your audience as well as a bonus. So that way you know who your audience is. And we're going to go over different audiences together. And we're going to be able to literally, and this is going to be one-on-one with each of you guys. So this is going to be pretty intense. All right? It's going to be awesome. No, like you guys are never going to get anything like this on the internet from anyone, any company or anything, because no one does this. No one thinks like Ace and Rich. And no one teaches digital marketing like Ace and Rich.
That's right.
That's what we say.
We always say that. It's true.
Yeah.
Nobody teaches like us.
So this is going to be awesome. I'm excited for all of you because that means you guys are going to be like smooth sailing. Smooth sailing.
Hey, I look at it like this. You know, you can keep struggling for 2020. You can keep doing what you think you can know is right. Yep. You can keep trying to ask people and trying to beg people and seeing if, you know, the people that you actually, you know, signed up with in your company is going to maybe one day come down and talk to you and help you out. But honestly, not going to happen.
No.
Not going to happen. No. Time is really not on your side.
I wish. Honestly, I wish when I was working, somebody could, like when I joined the company when I was working, okay, I really wish at the time when I was working, that company would like not only just give me stuff, but hey, man, can you set me up? You know, because I'm still learning, right? Right. But by me actually spending time with you and by me setting you up, I'm also educating you. And not only that, but we're recording the session. So that way you literally are completely all set. Like, because the way I teach, and you guys know, you saw me teach last night. You saw me teach prior to those videos when I do team training. Like I make things very, very simple to understand. Yes. Very simple to understand. So having you with me one-on-one with nobody else in the room and no distractions, we get to literally get down to brass taxes. Like I'm going to be telling you about like we're talking like we're going to go deep in your marketing. Like I'm going to put you on a plan, like a schedule. Like you got a job? Don't worry about it. I know exactly how to work your business alongside your job because I've done it.
Exactly.
I've done it.
And it really doesn't matter what they're currently marketing, right?
So it doesn't. It really doesn't.
It really does. That's irrelevant. Yeah. Whatever you're selling, could be network marketing products, could be digital products with affiliate marketing, really doesn't matter. Why? Because you still have to have this structure. And if you don't have this structure, then you definitely have more reason to not skip out on this offer.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So what I'm going to do is in the bottom of this comment section, okay? All right. Every single one of you who said yes, okay, because I see it here in the chat, make sure you go to the link that I put here. I already pinned the comment for you. And I want you guys to book a 15-minute consult with us so we can get together and start this process immediately so we can get everything done. So nothing in 2020 is going to hold you back anymore. Okay? That's what we're about. Okay, that's what we're about. This is called service, true service. One thing that, me and Ace see eye to eye, which is amazing, guys, is that we want to just provide the best customer service.
I'm all about that.
That we can.
I'm all about that.
And we see eye to eye on that.
That's right.
So whenever someone actually works with us, we literally provide exceptional customer service. Okay, we're talking high-end customer service. I mean, people like they call us out of the blue. We're like, hey, what's going on? What, we got a problem? And boom, right there, we're there for them. Okay. And you can, like today, I had a conversation with Bridget, and Bridget knows she was stuck on something, right? I did some other stuff to help her out too at the same time, but it was value that I gave her to help her move forward so she wasn't stuck. One of the things that we don't like, and this is why Hot Seat was famous with this word, was we do not like to leave anyone stuck in their business. The Hot Seat is designed for one reason and one reason only. It's to get you literally in marketing mode and get unstuck in your business. And so what way to get unstuck? Then have me literally set up every area of your marketing. So that's the hardest part. The other part is effortless. The hardest part is getting everything optimized and set up to the point that you guys are good to go. And like I'm telling you, when we serve, we serve. We literally serve.
It's an experience unlike any other you've ever experienced in the past. And currently what you're going through right now, it's a shame. If you are struggling, if you're watching this video on replay, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, really, if you're part of a company that provides, different products and stuff like that. And I'm not saying products are bad.
No.
I'm just saying what's really missing,
the structure,
is helping out with the structure, helping out with, putting it all together,
right?
And really just hitting it hard. I don't care what you're promoting, because that doesn't matter in this life.
It does not matter.
What matters is, like, I am ready to get my marketing completely done for me, completely set up for me. You ever heard that terminology? Done for you. You guys ever heard that one?
Yeah.
Done for you. Done for you does not mean they're going to set up your marketing. Done for you means they're going to give you a whole bunch of stuff, and they're not going to educate you on it, because you have to actually figure it out for yourself. I want you guys to the point that I set everything up for you, and I have leads flowing in for you.
For real.
So that way you can start marketing. Now you can truly, in 2020, start marketing.
The real DFY.
The real
DFY. Yeah.
That's going above and beyond.
None of that bougie stuff about using it just for the term. So there's a marketing ploy to get you reeled in. Okay. Then you buy some stuff and then you don't get squat.
So give me a 1 in the comments, guys. Who has already came and filled out that form for the 15-minute consult?
Anybody booked their appointment yet? Who's booked their appointment? Come on now. We can book it all out to the whole month.
Yep.
Go ahead. It's already ready to go. Go and start booking your times when you want to meet with us for our consult.
Okay. It's right there. I want to know in this chat, give me a 1 in the actual comments. Let me know who has booked.
Yeah. And you know what? I have to say this because you know what? This is something I've always stand for as a leader. Don't BS yourself. Okay. When you come on this thing and you make an appointment, you need to stick to your appointment. You need to show up, because we don't play. We literally are going to help you set up your stuff.
We
want to make sure you're serious and you're seriously going to invest that amount, and you're going to take it serious, because Rich is going to spend his time away from all the things that we normally do just to sit with you to go over everything as he's setting you up.
Your marketing.
That's your marketing.
For your market.
So don't take this for granted. Don't take it lightly. This is a serious, awesome, once in a lifetime opportunity for you, where a leader comes out and says to you, I'm going to set up your stuff straight up. No BS. The real DFY, the real done for you.
I'm not going to leave you until you have, like, to the point your leads are flowing. Okay. Like, you guys are going to be like, oh God, I got marketing going on. What do I do? That's where I come in, and I make sure that you're doing the right thing. Okay. All right. This is the problem. See, this is where people get to. They get stuck because there's no guidance to really get the floodgates open.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I want to do. Okay, cool. So let's see. Okay, so Tracy Lee, you booked. Awesome. Cool. Let's see. Who else we got here? June, June Simmons. She goes, doing it right now. Awesome. Looking forward.
Me and Jay was just talking in the chat not too long ago. So
looking
awesome, Jay.
To that. Yep.
Great move. Looking forward to it.
Let's see. Who else here? Christy says, let's see. I can attest to all of this. Tech can cause overwhelm. That's true.
Yeah, it really, really can. So why deal with that, right?
Amy says she's going to find a way to get those funds together.
I love that. She's figuring it out. She's like, I'm going to figure it out, you know.
She's getting resourceful.
Absolutely. You know, do what you got to do.
Like, Bridget says, damn right I was, and I am truly grateful. Absolutely. You know, when you get on a live with me, private one-on-one, boy, watch out.
Ain't no recording there. That's Rich right there on the Zoom with you. Yes, absolutely.
Let's see. Tracy Lee said, this is true service, epic value. Looking forward to that call with you, Tracy. Absolutely.
Kevin Coe. Wow. Thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome. We're about to change your life, Kevin.
Spencer Bell. This is the best idea yet.
Absolutely. 2020. It's all about change.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Bridget, once I'm able to get those funds together, I will book an appointment with you. Okay, awesome. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
Because why deal with all the technical overwhelm, knowing that it's just
I saw it happening. As I was training, I saw it happening. I said, wait a minute. I'm seeing people get stuck. I hate people getting stuck. I remember how I was stuck in the beginning.
Right.
And I'm like, what could I do to prevent that, to help them just get over that hump? Because once it's put together and it's recorded, they can see how it happened.
Exactly.
Right?
And they
But
can always
now-
watch the replay and learn from it.
And now they don't have a headache anymore about like, what do I do for marketing? Like, you're going to know what to do when you get done with me. There's going to be no ifs, ands, and buts about that one. Let's see who else we got here. And Kevin said, this is awesome timing. Yes, it is. And also, it is tax season. Remember, guys, tax season is here. Utilize it wisely, because when we started and we broke through in 2016, we used our tax money.
We sure did
to get started in that business.
That's
and
right.
if we never did, I'd probably still be working.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Bridget says, "Love you, Damon." She saw Damon.
Oh yeah, Damon's here, and then
Arrows is right there.
Arrows, the tiny one. This is Arrows, Bridget. This is the little one, Arrows. Look at his paw. Look at him.
He's like,
there he is.
Oh god, you guys are too cute. Laugh out loud. Yeah, 997 is a great deal, Spencer. Nobody's doing that. Let's see.
I mean, and this is how serious we are with our vision of what we see for 2020. What we said on New Year's Eve was going to happen, that we're going to create. We're going to create a movement, and we're literally going to see a lot of people who have always been cast off of people's lists, people that have been written off, laid out to just air dry on the lines of their clothes and not even be looked at as a possible potential marketer. You've been written off. And you know what? We don't see people like that. We don't prejudge nobody. We let people know right off the bat if you are cut out for this or not.
We never prejudge.
We never prejudge anybody. Yeah. But based on what we've been through and who we actually work with, we can tell if you're cut out for this or not by your work ethic.
Yeah. Hey, look at you, Angie Sills. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Hey, how's Chris? Hey, Angie.
Angie, how's Chris doing?
All right. Good to see you. Welcome.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's like a reunion.
We got to catch up.
Definitely. Yeah, you're pretty much, it's a done for you business in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. If I would have had that offer when I first started, man, you would have saved me tons of money.
So
let
me repeat this again so you guys know what you're getting, okay?
Yes.
Because I want you guys to be really clear.
So scroll down to the bottom.
Okay. We are going to literally set up your marketing from scratch. We're talking making sure that the autoresponder is running effectively. Everything automation is set up. That follow-up is set up. Your links are set up. You give me the links. I'll take care of that. Okay. All that stuff is completely, all the marketing is going to completely be done and everything. Social media, Facebook, timeline cover, bio, optimize. Okay. Profile, optimize. You know what I mean by optimizing the profile. And the next thing is we're going to be going over YouTube, and we're going to be setting it up and optimizing that as well. Okay. Because we have to optimize YouTube. YouTube, there's a way that once you choose your market, there's things you have to do for SEO, search engine optimization. Okay. You don't have to worry about what that means. But what it means is when you start creating videos, that people find you. If you don't have this set up, people will not find you. They will not find you at all. Okay. So you got to understand, you're getting your timeline cover, you're getting your Facebook set up and optimized, you're getting your YouTube set up and optimized, you're also getting your autoresponder and marketing system optimized. So yeah, it's really essentially truly a business in the box. And not only that, but we're going to record it for you, so you have the video in your library, in your arsenal, so you can watch it as many times as you want. And then on top of that, not only are we going to record it, but you're also going to be able to listen to me, and as I give you action steps of what you need to do to continue that flow going. If you want to keep the floodgates open, I'm going to teach you how to do that. Not only that, but I'm going to teach you how to do it on a budget, okay? No matter what your budget is.
Yes.
Because I remember when I had a little bit of money, you know what I did? I still did a budget, still made sales, right? I still built up my list.
That's huge, because I know you're very good at that, because you used to work with what you did before.
Yep.
And then you figured out how to take a small budget and work with that budget and be able to scale. A lot of other people that I've noticed online that sell major cost programs to do digital marketing, they do not even touch on low budget. They'll tell you to go and get a loan, get like 10 credit cards and just go and do it that way. But honestly, let's be realistic here. there is a way you could do it on a small budget. You just got to talk to the right person to tell you how to do it. And Rich knows how to do that. We've taught a lot of people how to do it with their budget, and look where they are now.
That's it, guys. Yeah. I'm telling you, this is like, I don't think I've ever done this before.
No.
This is like unique and original.
Yes.
But it just came to me when I saw people like ask me questions.
I didn't even know about it.
They were struggling.
That's how awesome
and I said,
it is.
I gotta find a way where I could serve the marketplace on a whole nother level.
Yes.
Right. And I thought about it and how to be fair with my time, fair with the pricing and everything.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be all set. Every single one of you. Okay. Tracy Lee's booked. We got other people booked as well.
Yeah.
Dave Jorgensen, he said he's booked. Okay. That's good.
Awesome.
We're going to rock this in 2020. Okay. You guys are going to be able to literally generate leads on demand. You guys are going to, and not only that, but we also are working on new funnels and everything else like that.
Yes.
So we're going to give you access to that. It's like not even that much a month. It's super cheap.
Yes.
But you'll be able to use the funnel and heal as well. So there's going to be a lot of great insight when you get one-on-one with me on Zoom. Okay.
Yep.
And when we get things together, you're going to literally look over it's like you're here with me. You're going to watch me literally look over your stuff, and I'm going to set everything up for you. How cool is that? Like everything from your autoresponder to your list, to your emails, to your social media, your bio, optimization, SEO, the list goes on and on.
Okay, can we give them a sneak peek of what a personalized, custom branded Facebook profile cover looks like, Rich? Because I don't think they need to know.
Sure. Well, that's a little smidgen.
We'll give you a little sneak peek.
What we're talking about here, because it's not just about the timeline cover.
No.
And people get it all wrong.
Yes.
It's about, number one, the branding aspect of that timeline cover.
Yes.
So whenever you put in a timeline cover, you have to ask yourself, who are you serving?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you serving? And what we're going to do, okay, with this rare opportunity that I'm giving you guys, okay, you're going to literally be able to understand your marketplace, and we're going to look at the different niches, and then whatever you choose, I'm going to give you them.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be able to say, okay, that's what I do, or that's what I'm resonating with.
Yes.
Great. Now we can set the timeline cover up to match that market.
That's right.
So when you have the content going out, it matches the market, and the messaging is matching the market. So they're more likely to pay attention to your posts and what you're putting out there and stuff like that. Okay. Which is very important.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's give them a sneak peek, and I'm going to show you guys something really cool so you guys can see the difference of having a done for you, personalized timeline cover. Because here's the thing, that many of you have Facebook profiles that you are, unfortunately misusing for business, when you should have just created another account in the first place. And the thing is, when you create your profile timeline cover, it has to have the right message. It has to brand you and not your opportunity or your program or product. So we have had a tremendous, like overwhelming response of people asking me to, help them out with making their brand stick out. And you know what? I had the time and I started doing it. And next thing you know it, when I started doing it, people was just like one person. And then next thing you know, it led to like 10 other people. So it just keeps going and going. So I want to show you guys what's happening right now with me. First of all, I am a freelance graphic designer, just so you know, and I am creating Facebook timeline covers right now. So if you go over here to, let's go into the group. Let's go to our team right here, our team group right here.
Okay.
Let's go in there, and I'm going to show you my portfolio, and we're going to go over to the photos.
Nobody does this stuff.
Go to the photos.
Where is it?
Photos tab right there. No, photos tab. Yep.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is click on albums. Okay, click on that right there, custom created. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to see some of these. Now, let's start with Deborah's. Let's go to Deborah's.
Okay.
This is Deborah Schaeffer. Now, she did not have her personality, have her brand like this before. This is her now. You guys should have seen what she looked like before. All she had was just her regular kitchen photo, and then she had like some kind of like, positive quote message on her timeline. And then the following day, she even started using just, the program that she was a part of and using their timeline cover. And I said, take it down. You should have something that brands you. After her makeover, literally, she's getting more responses now, and people are starting to see her from a different lens. And it's amazing. They're seeing her as a marketer. This is Deborah. She's one of the case studies here. Absolutely amazing.
I love that one. It was nice.
Click the next button right here. If you hit the arrow,
yep.
We're going to show you another one. Here's another marketer here. He wanted me to do it. And his name is Tom. He's definitely wanted to put in that whole beachy feel. He loves the sunset. So I put that in there for him, along with his tagline of who does he serve and how does he serve. This is a great way of getting him branded. And look how he just stands out, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Let's look at the next one. Here's this guy. We know who this guy is. This is Chinhua. And he actually wanted to get his timeline cover done with a little bit of a different feel. So we went through with this one, and this looks really great. And notice the skin, notice the texture. The reason why the pictures come out great like this when I'm using them, and guys, I am not using Photoshop by any means, guys. I'm telling you, I'm not using Photoshop and I'm not using Canva. Okay. I'm creating this with my own program. And the cool part about this is when you take pictures outside, they look a lot cleaner, a lot neater, and a lot clearer. And that's what people want to see. They want to see your face. They want to see when you smile. They want to build that know, like, and trust, relationship when they look at you on your profile. Click the next button.
Let's see here.
Here's another lady here. We have Cherry. She had hired me to get her branded timeline cover done as well. And we went with this one, everybody's different. Everybody has a different personality. If you like the beach scene, we can do one with a beach scene because it's more lifestyle based. So if you're marketing a lifestyle business, we can do that. But you never want to put the logo of a company or, the program that you're part of as the main timeline cover, because that is not really going to help anything. And you're giving people a reason to Google it so that they don't sign up with you.
Exactly.
Let's go to the next one. Oh, I love this one.
Look at that one.
Now, this is a really good one. This is Warner. He actually, he really is in Thailand, actually. And I was able to piece together this one. He took a nice photo on the beach. It was great. We managed to pull this one off for him. Let's do another one.
I love that one.
We have a new one coming up right now. We have Jason Lago. We just finished this one today. I did this today, and I'm so excited. He loves it. And he actually wants another one done because he wants two. Hey, I'm cool with that. Y'all want two? I'll make two. But he likes this one just because, his picture's a little different because he has the suit and tie. And he wants more of a casual look. But we had to work with what we got. But again, when you take great photographs, you will have a great looking timeline cover.
Yep.
And of course, I did one for myself when I first got the attention. I wanted to put something together, and I definitely did this. How cool is that? I did that with my phone, right? And cool. I was able to pull this one together for my own personal profile for Facebook.
Nice.
Thank you. We got to make yours.
Yeah.
So this is just a sampling of what it really should look like when you personally brand yourself on Facebook and you really want to stand out as an authority in your niche. Because if you're just putting out just regular kitchen photos or photos of you like traveling and you're outside, and you have like different type of like emojis and different types of sayings underneath your headline, it really looks amateur, and it's not something that anybody's going to be attracted to. We get more responses now. These marketers here, they are starting to get attention now more than ever since they changed their timeline cover. Right.
So what we want to do is we want to go above and beyond that.
Yes.
And, what we asked earlier, I gave you the different prices and everything. And, we stopped at $9.97. Mm-hmm. And we said, you know what? Forget about just a timeline cover. Why not work with the branding? Why not, find out, who your marketplace is. Okay.
Yes.
Who is your audience? Mm-hmm. Because the thing about the difference between these guys and people that just put a timeline cover up is that we're helping them with their market, right? Yeah. Knowing exactly who their audience is going to be. Mm-hmm. All right. Because if you have the timeline cover up there and it's not matching your market and your message is not matching the market, they're not going to pay attention to your post. And you wonder why people post on Facebook, like, nobody's paying attention to me, because your audience has to match your market.
It's true.
Very important.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is with the business in the box setup, okay, I love that. I'm going to use that now. Business in the box setup, not only are we setting up the Facebook and we're optimizing with the bio and we're doing the actual timeline cover, okay, and the messaging and everything, we're going to help you out with that too, okay. We're going to also set up your YouTube, optimize it, SEO. Your channel has to be SEO optimized and everything, and also set up your autoresponder so you have a way to build your list, and also set up the automation so it works the way it's supposed to. And on top of that, we're going to be going over traffic and start generating leads as well. So you have a full business in the box. Pretty much $997. That's it. So I already got a lot of people actually booking these appointments right now, and if you haven't booked yet, it's at the bottom of this chat, and it's at the pinned comment. All right. What's that? You want some drink? Okay.
Yeah.
So at the bottom, you can see this calendly.com/AceandRich 15-minute. Click on that link, book your 15-minute consult with us so we can get you going and start setting your marketing up completely. So essentially, this is a business in the box. We're going to set you guys up. Every time you guys get up, and you sign up for programs, there's never no one setting things up for you and getting you marketing. There's always something missing. We don't want anything to be missing for you in 2020. We want to make sure everything is covered from A to Z. Okay.
That's right. Yes.
Not only that, but you're going to get the recording of the session one-on-one with me in a Zoom. So when I set your stuff up, you're going to know exactly what I'm doing. Okay. You're going to watch me like over the shoulder. You're going to get that whole recording, even with the optimization with YouTube, everything else like that, even with Facebook. It's all going to be recorded. All right. The final price was $997 for everything.
Yeah, we'll just put it there.
Yep.
Post it there.
I'll just reply to Dave there. Okay. Here we go. There you go, right there. Ooh. So Dave, it's going to be $997. All right. So that means we're doing a business in the box. We are setting up your business completely from scratch. Autoresponder setting up, your automations being set up, your emails are being set up, your follow-ups being set up, your automation tagging is being set up.
Yep.
You are going to get your SEO set up for YouTube. Your channel. You're going to be able to get your timeline cover situated. You're going to be able to have your messaging situated. You're going to be learning about building your audience. All those different things that everyone usually needs in the online space that they never understand, they never get done. We're going to help you out with that. So in 2020, all you have to do is be the marketer. That's it. Okay? Because this is the thing that holds people back. And I want you guys to understand this. The number one thing that holds people back is what I just explained.
Sure is.
The marketing setup.
Yep.
This is why it takes people to get far, because they got to go through all this stuff, all this setup, and nothing ever gets done.
It's a pain.
Yeah.
It's a royal pain.
With us, with Ace and Rich, guess what?
Get you moving.
Get on that consult with us. We'll get you started. We'll start getting you set up right away.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, because you have a job. If you're working, don't worry about it. Let me set the stuff up. Okay. All that stuff will get done. So when you're coming home, all you gotta do is like, oh, that's all I gotta do. Okay, cool.
Just
and you gotta worry about like, oh, I still gotta set this up. Well, I still gotta set that up. That's what's holding you back. Let's kick that to the curb in 2020. All right.
Absolutely.
Let us take that burden away from you, so that way you don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay. Awesome. So guys, there's our link at the bottom. Make sure you go there, set up your 15-minute consult, and let's get it going. Let's get it set up for you. Let's get you marketing as soon as possible. Now nothing is being held back. And on top of that, now you are not going to be stuck.
That's right.
Okay.
No excuses, man. Let's make 2020 be your year of breakthrough. I said it before. I'll say it again. 2020 is the year of abundance, true abundance.
Yes.
And it's your time to break through. If you've been struggling all this time trying to put the pieces together of building a business online, and you're trying to get your business off the ground and running, you've been at it for like so long and you still can't figure out for the life of you why you are not earning commissions, why you're not getting leads, why you're not building a list fast enough than everybody else, why are you not able to generate enough traffic? What is happening? It could be because you are just literally not having the right amount of coaching, the right amount of mentorship, and you don't really understand because setup has gotten you stuck. Literally, just you focusing on being told what you should be doing, but literally you don't know how to do it.
You
and
ever
you know
heard
how
that?
to put it together.
You ever heard that word? I mean, I was told this in the very beginning. They're like, "Oh, go Google it, go figure it out." And for me,
I hate that.
I really despise that.
I hate that.
I'd rather be like, you know what? Let me take care of it. Let me set it up for you.
Exactly.
And then that way you can just start marketing,
Yeah.
and you can start doing what the big dogs are doing. Okay? Because what's happening is, it looks like it's something spectacular and special that people do. No, the only thing that separates them is they already did the setup before you did.
That's
which
right.
is time. And I could cut that time literally in half, right? More than half.
Yes.
Just by me work, because I just know it by the back of my hand.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was saying to them in Messenger, because I talk to people all the time on Facebook, and he was telling me he's still working on trying to put his sales funnel together. I said, "What?
Yeah.
You should have been had that done."
That's not good.
You know, and he's still trying to put his funnel together. I'm like, let's see, where are we on year 2? 2 years, and you still trying to put your funnel together? Oh, honey, you got to contact us and let's get going.
Yeah, June, I have to look at like your domain name and everything, and look how you have it set up, because that could be the problem.
See?
All right. So yeah, I'm
Only one way to
looking
find out.
Looking forward to that call with you, June.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. We'll find out what's going on. We'll tell you.
Oh yeah. So let's see here.
A lot more people just joined us on the live. Welcome.
Yes, definitely. So we're about to leave. More people show up.
Exactly.
Gordon Cook, hello. I'm 57, living in Montreal, old school sales. Been digital marketing for 6 months, doubled income. Like your video. Another video would be towards 50 and over. You know what? Maybe I should make a YouTube channel for business over 50. You like that?
Yeah.
Good copy. All right, let's see here. All right. Well, Gordon, welcome to the live.
Yeah, welcome to the live. You can join us every Friday at 5 o'clock. And you join us right here on the hot seat.
And Michael Price just said, I have exciting news for Ace and Rich regarding funnels.
Fantastic.
So yes, we actually revealed your video last night with the training, team training last night.
Yes.
And everybody watched your video, and they're excited.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
We'll be in touch with you after the hot seat.
Yes, definitely. Okay, cool. Any more comments?
Any comments, questions, preguntas, anything?
Okay, cool.
More emojis, praises, whatever y'all want to do. Oh, and did y'all share? Make sure you shared this. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, it's not a watch party.
I know.
Woo!
What's going on with that? Like, I have to tell them to do that, right? You have to, come on, y'all know better than that.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So I don't see any more comments. Once again, June, looking forward, and David, looking forward. Tracy Lee, looking forward.
That's
Chrissy,
the cool
looking
thing.
forward.
Yes. Jay June was like, I have a mess, and then you know what? We're gonna look at that mess. Remember what Rich talked about in the very beginning? You have a dump truck that just rolled up on your lawn and dumped all this stuff, and you have no idea how to figure it out.
It looks great, but if you don't know what to do with it, then that's not gonna help you.
Exactly.
You know? So awesome. Okay, cool. Cool beans. And Bridget, look forward to the call as well.
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Hot Seat Live. It really has been a pleasure. And Rich and I are excited to literally talk to you guys, for those of you who actually took action and booked the appointment.
Yep. Kevin Cole as well. Look forward to the call as well.
Fantastic, Kevin. Awesome.
Excellent.
And yeah, and if you have any other questions or anything, just let us know in a private message. You can send us a message. If you're new here for the first time, we welcome you. Watch the replay. Add us as a friend so that we stay in contact. And be sure to review our profile to get to know us a little bit more, especially, you know, since you don't really know us and you're just watching this video for the first time. We are what you get. Basically, what you see is what you get. Ace and Rich, we are the same today,
doesn't matter
yesterday,
doesn't matter
tomorrow.
Doesn't matter what you promote.
It doesn't matter.
It's about getting you moving forward.
That's what we care about.
Getting you unstuck.
That's right.
2020 is your year. Let's do it.
That's right.
Okay?
Yes.
So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Coach Ace Guzman.
And we are Ace and Rich. And I want to welcome you again for being here. And we'll catch you on a new live very soon. Bye now.
Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend.